Hi, Liz.
Hello.
Liz, it's Rich Mclean.
Oh, hi, Richard.
How you going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I won't answer that, but anyway. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you
good.
wanting to call out to see if I had a response from Tao?
Yeah, just an update or any information you've got for me.
Sure. Okay. Look, I have spoken with Tao. What they have indicated is that after receiving your email that you sent to them, they have decided that it's shifted their view in that they don't wish to continue the negotiations or to further engage in the conciliation process. So essentially, unfortunately, they have rejected your offer and they don't wish to make any further counter offers.
Why didn't you ring me to tell me this?
Well, I received the call relatively recently, and you said you would be calling me back at 4:30, so I was to speak with you then.
What's the legal precedent for the Australian human? Like, we got into this space where we both were, and then you warned me this morning that that email would jeopardise things, and we had some words, and now they've just blacklisted me. Like, can they do that?
Look, it is a voluntary process, so
can they do that?
They don't want to
know. Can they blacklist me and just say, no, don't want to deal with it?
If they don't want to engage,
are they legally allowed to do that?
Yeah, look, it is a voluntary process. We don't.
Are they legally allowed to do that? Please answer the question. Are they legally allowed to blacklist me and not talk to me? But now that they've agreed and now they've blacklisted me, if it's via the Australian Human Rights Commission where they agreed to a conciliation, have they got legal privilege to just blacklist me and never talk to me again? Yes or no?
Well, it's not really what I can comment on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you are the conciliator,
I am just,
so you must have an opinion.
I can tell you about our process, and I can say
I just want a yes or no from you. Like, are they legally allowed to blacklist me like that now that they've engaged you?
They haven't engaged me, and I'm not talking about them blacklisting you. I'm talking about them.
Well, they have. That's what they've done.
The process anymore,
so you're just
and they are allowed.
Wait, hold on a minute. You are the Australian Human Rights Commission. My human rights have been fucked over, and you are siding with them. What is your name, Liz? Because I'm going to put you in my whistleblower statement. Because you're colluding with the people who are rejecting me from prosperity. So I'm going to list this as someone who's complicit in this amazing conspiracy that I'm the unwitting centre of, for you to agree to not even give me a legal precedent, or you just going to explain my process, but you are actually complicit in the conspiracy that's coming from the higher powers. Like, someone's tapped you on the shoulder and said blah, 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 and everyone's kicking the can down the road. I haven't got a cent up, not 1 cent. Who do you think's going to advocate for me? You refuse to tell. I just want you to say, I refuse to tell you, as Liz so-and-so from the Australian Human Rights Commission, that they have legal precedent to blacklist you. I want to tell you that. Say that.
I'm sorry. I appreciate you're disappointed, but I'm not.
But can you say that statement to me so I can indicate
I can't say that. That's not my role, and I'm not your lawyer. I can't provide you with the legal advice. I can only advise you about our process.
You're the Australian Human Rights Commission, and I'm sure that you acknowledge that they have a huge bank of lawyers, and I've only just got me, and in between was you. And you're just passing the ball to those in power and privilege, aren't you?
Look, I understand you're feeling frustrated, but I'm sorry.
I'm
I can't
identifying you as a part of a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. And when I do get litigation, you're going to be put away for probably, 10 or 12 years.
Okay.
That's just what I've been warning people. So the conspiracy says that everyone I've contacted in my enormous 5-year battle for justice, everyone who's been complicit in it is going to be named. And that includes you, because you won't say the statement to me, I, Liz, from the Human Rights Commission, pass the ball to those with privilege, power and lawyers against you, who's apparently got a mental illness and has nothing. And me as a conciliator has absolutely accepted without question or litigation, or provided you with litigation, that I am allowed to just handball this free pass of like hundreds of thousands of dollars to this organisation which is unequitable, unfair, uneven, and I'm an agent working for someone higher than me to discredit you, to call you crazy, and to reduce your prosperity until they kill you. So you're trying to kill me. Is that what they're saying?
I'm not trying to kill you, Richard. No, I'm not trying to kill you.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to eat today?
I can provide you with some referrals if you would like in terms of getting some support. I can provide you with some referrals today in terms of getting some support.
I don't want a high-class handball to Sames Helpline, who I've already spoken to Jack Heath, the CEO, and I don't want a handball to fucking, Brotherhood of St. Lawrence for a fucking box of potatoes. Like, go fuck yourself. You're going to jail, Liz, for 10 to 15 years, unless you can give me your boss's name, who has told you...
I'm sorry, Richard, I'm going to have to stop this call. So I will send you an email in relation to this. Okay. So thank you for your time. We will correspond with you in writing in relation to the termination of your complaint. Once you receive the termination notice, you have 60 days from the date of termination to lodge in the Federal Court or the Federal Circuit Court of Australia. And that information with the termination notice will be sent to you via email. Thank you for your time.
Can you send it to my 2 email addresses? Because the powers that be have corrupted my email address.
Okay. What's the 2 email addresses?
So the other email address, thank you for indulging me, is 3 words, all lowercase, richarddrawsstuff@gmail.com.
Just hold on a sec. So richarddrawsstuff@gmail.com. Okay, we'll send the documentation to 2 email addresses. So the one that we have on file plus richarddrawsstuff@gmail.com.
I'm sure you're a nice person, Liz, but someone's tapped you on the shoulder. And can you please indulge me when you send it, in including the litigation that says they're allowed to walk away and blacklist and silence me, and that you as a middle person have no power over that. Can you please just send me that?
I will only be sending you what we can do under our process. I can assure you I haven't been tapped on the shoulder by a
process? How can I look it up?
Yeah, so in terms of the next steps, so in our letter we'll provide information to you about if you do want to take it to Federal Court or Federal Circuit Court, and you will need to contact the registry in your state to lodge the complaint with them. But there is a 60-day time period, so it's important you do it within 60 days of receiving our letter.
I just want to say, Dale, that I've already made a whistleblower statement on my website, richmclean.com.au, which you can peruse at your own leisure. And I've already been to the Victorian Inspectorate. I've been to the Victorian Ombudsman. I've been to the police. I've been to the Federal Police, and I've been to IBAC, and I've been to the Commonwealth Ombudsman. I am rejected by Centrelink, and I am now officially a imposter or someone invisible in my own country as a person who has whistleblower rights. I've got no power.
Yeah.
You were complicit in that process. Do you understand?
I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I'm happy to provide you with referrals.
I know it. And if you go to richmclean.com.au, you can read for yourself how I've survived death twice and no one's taken responsibility, and how the cover-ups work. And
Okay.
I'll be
all right,
publishing
Richard.
this,
I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry, but I will send that to you using both those email addresses. Okay.
Okay, well, have fun in jail, and I will too. I'll see you in there. Bye.
All right. Bye bye.